Hello, YouTube. Are you there? Good, good. A little bit more Cryptbeards. I think it sounds like fun. Let's give it a go. That was easy, wasn't it? That was a very good intro. Nice, short, succinct. Lovely. Maybe we'll have a little bit of the old Simon Swerver in the background as well. Ah, there we go. Nothing too loud. Just a soothing little bed. Little musical bed for the background. Very nice. So, what's the plan for this evening? I say this evening, it's about 10 to 12, so it's technically the middle of the night. But what are we planning? What are we planning? Well, without taking a quick look at the fortress first, I don't think I'll be able to make any sensible decisions. So let's go up to the surface. Actually, check my hotkeys. I've set hotkeys, that's good. We'll go up to the surface and see what's happening. Now, the outside all looks very standard and dull. We've got a couple of fruit trees which we're gathering from. We've got sand going on down here, but we'll look at that later because that is one of the hotkey locations. It looks like we've got a couple of bits and bobs lying around in the trade depot. Don't know why that is, but fair enough if that's what's what. Let's head down a bit. The old storeroom is slowly being converted into a necropolis. No, that's a little bit of a grandiose term. I think what we should call it is a sort of shit cemetery. Is there a word for a shit cemetery? Potter's Field, I suppose. Maybe that's how it works. That's something I've heard in a Lovecraft story. This looks all good. We'll get this stuff out of here eventually. Let's go down a little bit further. The farms look like they're going okay. I could probably put another plot or two in, couldn't I? Get those plump helmets really coming. Okay, maybe my phrasing could have been slightly less less reinterpretable in a sexual manner. Here's our dining hall. We've got menus, offices for all of our nobles, which is nice. We've got a couple of dead animals sitting in the dining hall, which isn't great. However, we're starting to add more tables, which is pretty good. I'm happy about that. Down below in the purple miasma there, we have our food preparation zone. 3 stills and a kitchen, I think. Or is it a farmer's workshop? No, the farmer's workshop's up in the right there with the chickens, which are actually scrotum birds. But never mind. On the right there, we've got a stockpile with all of our food in. The left-hand room is intended to be a stockpile for prepared food, but we'll see how that works out in the end. And over here, of course, behind a miasma baffle, which is ironically not really being used, we've got our butcher's workshop and we've got our tannery, which obviously are stinky little worlds. Stinky little worlds, stinky little workshops. Not worlds. A whole new workshop full of rotten carcass parts. Ooh, look at that. Someone's going to get a nice bedroom there. What have we got in the wall? That's yellow spessartines and rough-hewn tanzanite clusters. Oh, it's going to be a very pretty little bedroom. What's this else vein here? Tetrahedrite. Not as exciting, but this is going to be a very colourful little bedroom. We could probably put some more beds in here. We definitely don't have enough beds for our population. Taking a quick glance over here at Dwarf Therapist, that's a population of 50 at the moment with 2 children, but no vulnerable babies. So we'll be very excited to see our first birth, and then everyone after that will be a major pain in the arse because the notification will wind me up. That's okay. Let's go down a little bit further. We've got the new, all-improved storeroom. Now, this is where my real passion lies this evening. Much as I'm going to go into DF Hack and play around and do some stuff, last time I discovered the power of having stockpiles and production orders that have limits depending on how much there already is in stock, and I'm getting excited about this. Look, the table stockpile's filling up. We can whack some of those into the dining hall. That'll be fine. We've got a few coffins turning up for the mausoleum. That's the word I was looking for. Not a shit tier cemetery, but a mausoleum. We've got a couple of beds coming. We've got a load of mechanisms, which is nice. And look, we've got a stockpile for doors there. I'm not sure what this stockpile's for. Let's take a quick peek at it to remind ourselves. Excuse me, hiccups. Bins. Okay. Yeah, we want bins. What else do we need? We've got the basics starting to get covered. We've got tables and chairs. We've got doors. We've got beds. We've got coffins, which obviously really should have been number 1 on my list. I should have said coffins first. And we've got mechanisms. Are there any other must-haves? Let's take a look at the masons. I mean, we could start doing some stone blocks to keep our masons trained up. But they are pumping out a lot of tables, chairs and doors at the moment, so maybe they don't need that extra hassle. Maybe that's just a bit of extra stuff they don't need. Let's go down the floor and check out our little workshop zone with its separate stockpiles for its stuff. I think we're supposed to have said no ores here, but there appear to be gems at least, and this stuff is at least ore shape. Is cobaltite an ore, or is it just... Surely it is, because cobalt is a metal, isn't it? I'm not sure. I like the look of the fact that we've got a bin in our gem stockpile now, because that is going to make it a little bit more efficient. We've had a few issues with the gem stockpiles overflowing. As you can see, there's lots and lots of them. Like, that's not one, but you know, there's lots and lots of gems laying around, and that's not optimal. It's not optimal at all. So we've got ourselves a carpenter's workshop, mason, mechanic, craftsdwarf, gems, and mason. So that's all exciting. Let's take a quick look in the mason's workshop. Like I said, add a new task. What can you do for me? What can you do for me? Thrones, we've got orders on. Coffins, doors. We could put in orders for armor stands and weapon racks now, and as long as we keep the order at like 10, it'll be fine. Let's do it. Let's put in an order for an armor stand here. I'm going to press... Oh, hang on a minute. We need to turn on the workflow thing, don't we? Can I do that with the... Well, I can. It's already in the DF hack memory. Lovely. It's on now. So I should be able here to highlight the armor stand order, press Alt-W, and... Yes, please. Okay, let's add a constraint to the order, which is a capital A, not a lowercase a. And I would like an armor stand made of rock, and I would like to keep 5 to 10 items in stock. Fantastic. And that every time that fills up, we'll be able to set ourselves up a new barracks if we want. Very lovely. I like the range. What does capital S for status mean? Oh. Oh. Bed, bin, chair, coffin. Oh! Hold on a minute. Interesting. That looks like it's quite powerful, but I think we'll step back from that for now. We've set the order in for 5 to 10 armor stands. Let's also put an order in for 5 to 10 weapon racks. Here we go, weapon racks. Alt-W. Yes, to make a repeating job. Add a constraint. Weapon racks made of rock, and we definitely want 5 to 10 of them again. Brilliant. Fantastic. What else can we add in the the stonesmith's workshop? Stonesmith? Mason, that's the word we're looking for. We don't need... I've never really used grates or floor hatches and stuff like that. We could order up a standard order of floodgates. That could be useful. Cabinets, we may as well have cabinets as well, really. If we're going to have these nice, tight, maximum 10 items stockpiles, I feel like a cabinet is not the worst thing to have. Or a coffer. Okay, we'll put a cabinet in here. We'll go Alt-W. We'll say yes. Add a constraint. The basic 5 to 10 constraint is fine by me. Let's actually go to the other mason's workshop, because I feel like I need to put something in here just to even them up a bit. We've got weapon racks. We've got... someone in chat. Hello, Tidy. Does every room get an armor stand weapon rack? Maybe. Maybe. We're going to start with the barracks first, and then maybe we'll get round to giving everybody one, but we'll see. Let's make some coffers. They're good. Alt-W, thank you very much. Yes, make it a repeating job. Thank you. Add constraints, that'll do. Fantastic. So, now, we need to add... hang on a sec. We need to add stockpiles for coffers and armor stands, weapon racks, and cabinets. Okay, so back up a floor. Add a stockpile. It's got to be a furniture stockpile, of course. And they're going to be for 10 by 10 each. Oh, sorry, 2 by 5 each. So 2, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's one stockpile. 2, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, they touch at the corner, but I'm going to accept that. It's not my ideal arrangement, but fantastic. Whatever. And then we'll put a... it's going to leave gaps. I'm not stacking these the most efficient possible way, but whatever. Let's just put this 2 by 5 over here. 2, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bang. There we go. Coffers, cabinets, armor stands, weapon racks. Yeah, it's one for each. So S, furniture, forbid all types, and then we'll go into find, what's the first one? Armor stands. There we go. Fantastic. This one, we'll go in and say I would like to forbid all types, and then re-enable... What have we got? Ooh, we should order up some slabs as well in preparation for memorials. Weapon racks, that's what we want. So we've done armor stands, we've done weapon racks. Next we need cabinets, or chests, whatever they're called. Forbid all. Go up instead. There's cabinets. Fantastic. And then the final one will be coffers. as it goes. There we go. Coffers. I could just search, couldn't I? SCOFF. Boom. There we go. No, that's coffins. No. We don't want coffins. We want chests, don't we? Chests. Coffins on, off. Are chests a thing in here? Did I just miss them? Boxes. Boxes and bags. Can you make boxes? I'd never seen boxes in Dwarf Fortress before. Huh. Are they called chests or containers or something? Hatch covers, great. Stores, catapult parts, ballista parts. Mechanisms, beds, traction benches, windows, thrones, tables, coffins, statues, slabs, querns or kerns, millstones, armor stands, flood, weapon gates, weapon racks, cabinets, anvils, buckets, bins, boxes and bags. Maybe it's boxes and bags. Boxes and bags. Okay, good. Thank you, Tidy. Okay, I think that's good. Now let's take another look down. I mean, should we put in a third mason? We don't have three masons in the fortress at the moment. But with 50 dwarves, I think we're probably going to be able to find somebody to put on training, right? Maybe we should do that. Maybe I should make a block stockpile. That could be useful. Just carve up a shitload of blocks for building stuff down the line. Yeah, let's do it. Build workshop. Oh, not a Craftsdorf workshop, thank you. Build workshop mason. We'll pop him on the end here. Get some lovely stones made. There we go. What are we going to make it out of? Marble? Makes sense. And once that's built, we can put some sweet, sweet orders in. And I can give orders. Sweet, sweet orders. Excuse me. Okay, so we've done this area. Let's have a little look down and see what else there is before we can unpause the game. We've got our glassmaking and magma industry zone. It looks like the sand collection is working, or that could actually just be sand placed from our trading exploits. Marbles your flux, don't forget. Oh, okay, well, we'll be careful not to use all of it. We have got still a lot in the ground, so let's not worry too much. Have these been built yet? No, it needs masonry. Okay, I'm going to enable masonry on 2 dwarves, so if you bear with me, diddly-doo, let's go and look and see if we've got 2 dwarves to spare with masonry. I'm not sorting by anything at the moment. If I arrange them by masonry... Oh, we have got 3 dwarves with masonry enabled. Well, no problems then. I mean, he is a 0 mason. What's his name? Erdim Togoletelimos. Okay, used to be a fisherman. Not anymore, sunshine. Not anymore. Okay, back to the fortress. And we'll just wait for these to get built. Although now I realise we haven't got orders in the 3rd workshop yet, so the mason should come down and build these bad boys. And then we can have all the sand gathered from those workshops and actually processed into serrated spinning glass discs in the other ones, which there's a little array of workshops here. These are, of course, magma forges, so we could make some interesting stuff out of them, with them rather. And we've got our smelter is running hopefully at full pelt. It looks like we've got people coming in and out of all of them, or maybe they're just shifting bars. I don't know. It's hard to say. Excuse my farty bum. Oh, thank you very much, Tidy. I did put a little effort into the transitions a few days ago. Last stream they came into play, but if you haven't seen them before, they are quite good. I'm pleased with how they worked out. Anyway, back to Dwarf Fortress. What are we doing here? What are our plans? I don't know how much sand we've got. Let's take a look at the stock screen and see what's happening with the sand. If I go to the enhanced view and type in sand... Is that sand I typed in? No, I typed in sands. Black sand bag. It's got 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Oh no. Shit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10. So we've got 10 bags of sand. Oh, hang on. No. 11, 12, 13, 14 bags of sand. Well, I think we need to set up a serrated spinning glass disc production line now. There's no waiting around. So add a new task. We need to make it from... I mean... What kind of glasses can we make? What are the... Let's just try standard green glass. Make green glass. We don't want raw green glass. We want to be able to read this text. So let's zoom out a bit. There we go. Re-click on that. Add a new task. Green glass. Yes, E. Ah, bollocks. Make glass. Ah, bokako full hager. Goblets, toys, nest boxes, jugs, pots, hives, scrolls, book bit binding, bookcase, pedestal, glass pot, glass stir, glass tar, terrarium, I'm assuming, football, vial, glassware, green glass window, giant green glass A, spiked, large serrated. That'll be the one, spinning disc, right? Large serrated green glass disc. Okay. Now we're going to keep the orders in for those, and we want to keep, again... Oh, actually, how many do we want to keep in stock? At any one time, I want to be able to place... Oh, it's got to be a lot, hasn't it? Because if I want to place a 3x3 block of weapon traps, that requires 10 per trap, so 90. Okay, so we need to keep 90 in stock. So add limit, discs of any glass. There we go. And we need to set our range... I don't want 5 to 10. I want... Let's call it 40 to 90. No. 45 to 90. That's about the same ratio, isn't it? 90, there we go. 45 to 90 green glass discs. And we'll need a stockpile for those, which unfortunately I think is going to have to be up in the other stockpile room. Which is okay. It's okay, we can deal with that. Let's go back up there and make a serrated green glass disc stockpile. So, I don't know actually how big it needs to be. I don't want to make it the full 90. That's pretty crazy. But, let's have a look and see what... Can we got trap components? Is that a custom... I don't think it's going to be furniture. Ammo, finished goods, P, weapons it comes under, doesn't it? We'll try it. Let's try a weapon stockpile. I'm going to make it 3x3 in the hope that that allows enough room for the serrated green glass in bins, but we'll see. So S, weapons and trap components, fantastic. So, forbid weapons, trap components, we want to forbid all of those, but we want to go back in and say large serrated discs. And it doesn't matter what quality or materials they're made out of, we're going to use them. So there is that. Fantastic. Max bins, 9. Yes, that's good. Max barrels, none. That's good. Max wheelbarrows, let's set that up to 10. And, oh, sorry. Excuse me. W. Alright, 9, fair enough. And then we will actually put in an order for some wheelbarrows. I think that's probably good, right? And that's going to be our carpenter who deals with that, although he is sorely lacking wood. Green glass is just sand, the others require something adding. Oh, okay. Hopefully we'll have those additives available when the time comes, but we'll see. We shall see. So I wonder if any serious bins have been produced yet. It doesn't... Oh no, look, the copper bins are coming off the production line. There goes one now. They take a while to move, which kind of defeats the object of bins for trading, but oh well. Oh well, fuck it. Let's see if they've constructed these yet. Are they ready? No, needs masonry. Construction is inactive. Construction suspended. Suspend my arse. Okay, so it looks like our mason isn't coming down here very quickly, but fingers crossed he'll get a move on. I want to see people buzzing into the green glass disc machine, but it doesn't seem like they're making... Oh! Tell a lie. There goes one of them off the production line straight away. Which suggests to me that if we look up in our stockpile, which is down from here... Yes, look, and there's a bin! Oh, this is very nice. This is just what I was hoping for. Smooth production lines. I've never been this efficient in Dwarf Fortress before. It's an interesting feeling. Nearly filled up the tables and chairs, that's good. Once they're filled up though, we'll leave them filled for a second. What's the ballyhoo? Why have we got gypsum plaster bags in here? Ah, shit. We need to change the settings on the stockpile. We need to forbid certain things. So, material. Other material. Is sand in here? No. Stone clay. So boxes and bags, it'll just... so we can't make it change to... this is... we got so much gypsum. Can we do contents? Yeah, forbidden. Gypsum gone. Out you get. Leave my stockpiles. Let's maybe also forbid all the stone and clay. Although, is that... Is this the stuff they could have in them? I don't know. We'll leave the rest just to see. As long as we forbid the gypsum, we won't be using all that crazy amount that we have stockpiled for no real good reason other than my madness as we embarked. There go the cabinets. That's good. There's no point putting the orders in for wheelbarrows yet. We're stuck on 3 beds and no wood. And I'm loath to cut down our fruit trees right now because we have had serious drink issues in the near past. So let's go down to this corner. See if our explorative mining has had any fruits yet. You found anything that looks like it might be near a cavern or a aquifer? No. And they finished all the dig designations as well. Shit. Okay. Designate dig. We're going to go from this spot here. The gypsum is kind of redundant if you don't have a hospital. Yeah, we will be getting a hospital up sooner rather than later, but just gotta give me a minute. Gotta give me some time. Time is not on my side. No, it's not. Okay. We could start pulling some of the beds out of the dormitories in order to make the bedrooms more available, but I feel like that's going to cause more trouble than it solves. It looks like we're getting quite a bit of metal smelted, and it looks like now they're putting the bins in there. We're going to stop this horrible sprawl of bars, which is good, which is very good. It's going to take them a while to get all the stone sorted. We've got a lot of crap lying around. We've run almost totally out of sand. Ooh, these look like they might be operational. Excellent. Add a new task. Collect sand. There we go. I would like you to repeat that task ad nauseum. There we go. S, repeat, add sand, repeat, add sand, repeat. There we go. So we can hopefully get guys collecting sand. Ah! Excellent. I can practically smell water already. Hello, Fuzzy Logic. How's it going? Having a good night? Hopefully. I hope so. I hope so. We found a cavern. This is good, I believe. At least we now know which level the cavern is on, which is pretty low down. What, we're on 90 here? If I go down 92. Oh, okay, coming up. Yeah, okay, so we're on level 90. From 0? Stopping production of rock tables, apparently. Okay. Whoa, settle down there, sunshine. Let's get back down to that floor where the cavern was. Sorry, I'm going hog wild with the up and down keys. Here we go. So, we want to really figure out more about how big this cavern is. So if we zoom out a bit, I'm seeing a bit of cavern over here. I'm seeing a bit of cavern over here. What I want to do is I'm going to dig Oh man, we're going to open the surface right up to bloody cavern creatures now. Never mind. There we go. We're doing this mining here. We're going to dig across here. We're going to dig up here. And then hopefully intersect the cavern to uncover a little bit more of it. We'll see what goes on with that. Let's resume. And I think we'll monitor the mines. We'll see what goes on. Have a little look. This area we've penetrated appears... Oh, no, it's not separate. Not separate at all. However, they're looking a bit dry, aren't they? It's looking like a bit of a dry cavern, which I don't feel is in any way optimal. We'll let them finish off all the dig designations that are here, but hopefully they'll prioritise this little tunnel. There we go, look, we've got a fella in there. He's digging, he's happy. He's got himself his little pick, he's swinging it backwards and forwards. Hewing rock from the surface. Oh, hello. A little bit more discovery. I like it. Let's keep going. Any water yet? Not a sausage. Did I just see some of my dwarves trotting around down there? Oh my god, what's that? There's creatures. Zooming in. Zooming in hearts. Oh, fungi wood logs. Oh, so our woodcutter comes down here and starts cutting trees. Ah, suddenly forestry doesn't seem so important anymore. However, it's a bit of a jaunt down to the caverns. This feels like we're putting a lot of dwarves into far more danger than I would like. Might be an idea to totally fill those workshops with the collect sand order. What, just put loads and loaders of orders for collect sand? Why is that? And you were correct, they were chopping trees. Fuzzy Logic says, in Germany. I was there last week. If they had the tournament last week, I could have gone to meet and greet for the best players in AoE World. AoE World. Age of Empires? Is that what you were playing? 10 of them so they don't start making stuff there by accident. Okay, that's not the craziest idea. Oh, we're in the middle of a save and I didn't even notice. Bear with me, please excuse my oblivious babblings. As soon as this is done, we'll get up there and we'll fill up the orders and make sure that there's nothing but sand collection going on from those little workshops. Won't that be lovely? Probably should be more attentive to the dwarves swarming down into the caverns and potentially putting themselves in harm's way, but you know what I'm like. You know what I'm like. Oh, look at this, the sand is coming in, so the collection orders are working. I like this. So you say add sand, repeat, 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 blah, 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 blah. Oh, no, don't suspend, repeat. There we go, fantastic. Fantastic. So here we say add sand, repeat, 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 add sand, repeat. There, brilliant. On to the next one. ASR, 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 Azur. Oh, fuck. Let's not do that. There we go. In the last workshop. Azur. Excuse me, a little bit of flatulence there, a little bonus sound effect if any of you have got the headphones turned up super high. Or maybe the microphone's just a little bit more sensitive than I anticipated and everybody heard that. In which case, I apologise. See, if it's only a few people who hear it, it's a treat. And I say, you should be thanking me, but if everybody hears it, then it's not a treat at all. It's an abomination, potentially a war crime. Stock level is low. Rock door, rock coffin. Okay. Why have we paused? What's the deal here? Let's take a quick look at the things. Thief! What kind of thief? Let's take a little peeky poo at the thief. Where's my cursor? There it is. It's a kobold. That ain't getting anything worth nicking. Let him go. Oh, he's coming in. No, he's running away. He's off. Absolutely zero fucks given. I'm thinking maybe we need an internal route to the caverns. This running overland malarkey is a little bit shit. I don't really want it carrying on for too long. Mind you, once they've hacked all the trees down, I don't think it's going to be that important. Oh, God. All right. We're going to put down... Ooh, wait, no. We're going to put down a zone for a little bit of pasture. Oh. Okay, we've already got one. Let's set the pen pasture information. We'll cull out the non-grazing, and we'll add a buck rabbit and a cavy boar. Wait, these are... I didn't think cavies grazed. What have we got here? A buck? Buck rabbit? Please don't be a buck rabbit. It is a buck rabbit. Ugh, you can stay in the bloody thing. You can stay in there as well. Ducks, blue peahen, stray roosters. We still haven't done the egg thing for DF hack, which I feel like I should be paying more attention to. But I'm just making so much progress without DF hack that I thought, wow, why not? I find more danger above ground than the caverns, but I guess I don't build as big a fort as you. And yeah, my comment previous to the in Germany one, I mentioned Age of Empires. There we go. When you said hi. Age of Empires tournament. I see. All I have to do is read a little bit further up chat, and context becomes self-evident. What a fool. Wow, we've run out of bags for sand. However, I feel like we've got enough of a production line that when the bag is emptied in the workshop, somebody comes and takes away the green glass disc, and then does somebody come and take the bag and collect some sand with it? Or are the bags one-time use? It seems like a very shit system if bags are a one-use wonder. Hopefully this sand here won't run out, although I'm starting to see some grass growing over it, which means we may need to invest in an outdoors structure, but that's okay. That's going to be fine. An outdoors structure is perfectly acceptable. So, we've got this one with its make serrated green glass discs order. We need to cancel the collect sand order because that is of no use whatsoever. Unsuspend, unrepeat, X. No, stop removal. There we go. Shit. Add a new task. We need to make a green glass serrated disc. There we go. Alt W. Fucking beansed it, didn't I? 45 to 90, now 13. There we go. Fantastic. It's already on there. He's put in 2 orders for it. Okay, let's just not get confused. Let's let the orders play out and see what happens. Okay. Okay, we're running out of fruit. Let me just check our stocks in the kitchen for booze. How's drinks going? We are not running out of wine. We've got some very red-nosed dwarves knocking around. Also, plenty of beer, plenty of wine, bilberry wine, beetroot wine, artichoke wine. It's all good. It's all good. No need to panic yet. The panic can wait for another day. I feel like because I'm putting so much TLC into the production line for other materials, maybe I should have segregated bar storage. We could have all the like copper and lead and silver in separate areas. Let's not futz around with it too much. Let's let this guy level up making bins. Shouldn't be too bad. We've got a lot of copper bins in there. I like it. People are hauling them all over the show. Let's go up and check our stockpiles again. I really should put the stockpile on a hotkey, but never mind. There we go. 3 bins worth of serrated green glass discs. I have a horrible feeling that we don't have enough storage space for the number of discs I'm making, which is problematic to say the least. Although we do have enough for the first trap to go down. So let's go to the surface and lay the inaugural trap for this fortress. Won't that be a joy? An unalloyed delight. A ban on certain species. What's this? Is our mare going mad? Right, build, capital T. I want a weapon trap. Here we go. I'm going to place it just after the trade depot. Right there. We're going to make it with a firelight mechanism, and we are going to stick in not our artifact weapons, but large serrated green glass discs. Done selecting. Bang. The first trap of the fortress, in possibly the least likely tile to be traversed by an enemy. But hey, it's got all of our shit early days green glass discs in, so do we really want to use them there? Do we really want to use up the good ones that come later on the side of the tunnel? I don't think so. I don't think so. Dwarves with grazing pets. Why do you love these things? I don't love the grazing pets. I want to be able to kill the buck rabbit and get rid of it, because I have a feeling that randy little fucker's going to be a real frame thief. However, if we're lucky... Oh, I tell you what, he's a pet. We don't have to kill him. We can just lop his nuts off. Suddenly gelding reveals itself as a beautiful thing. Animals. Right, where's my rabbits? Goose, horse, duck... buck rabbit. Boom. We are gelding this motherfucker. Is he a... Yes, he is a pet. That's okay. Cavey sow. You know what? If it's a pet, it gets gelded. What? It's a female. You can't geld females. That's not how it works. Ducks. Well, you can't geld females anyway. Do I want my peacocks breeding? Don't think I do. Can we? Apparently, you can't gild peacocks. Interesting. Can you geld roosters? No. Maybe their testicles are just too small to get a grip on. Should we geld the cat? It's geldable. It's an option. Let's leave it. Leave it as it is for now. There we go. Well, at least that rabbit's not going to be too much of a pain. Once it's had its nuts lopped off, it'll be a sedate little ball of fluff. Does the infinite stockpile with a minecart still work? I don't know. I've never tried that thing. I actually watched a video about minecarts earlier today, but I don't think I absorbed enough of it to really give them a full swing. Although we could use minecarts to bring the wood up from the caves. Let me just survey the caves. Let's get down there and take a little peek and see what's going on. Excuse me, I've got hiccups. Oh dear. Now, if they're going down there cutting out trees, I reckon they will have uncovered quite a bit more of the caverns relatively rapidly. Oh, wow. Oh, they really have. Ah, yeah, that's what we wanted. A little bit of water goes a long way. So where can we build a well? Well, over pretty much any of these squares will be fine. And this looks like it's under our fortress, which would be very fortuitous. Come on. All the way up. How high do we go? Shit, it's a long way down. It needs to come off of the food floor, really. That's the ideal scenario. We bring a well out. I don't want to put it in the food dining hall. That's not right. It needs to be in the food prep area. However, if we go down through the food prep area, we're going to definitely pass through those bedrooms. I'm going to zoom in a bit. Okay, where are we putting our wells? Where do we put the well? Once we've got the well, I feel like we're probably going to be fairly long-term sufficient for sieges. We'll be able to shut down for quite some time, because it's usually the drinks that becomes an issue. Okay. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Actually, let's get a cursor in here so I can see where I'm going. If we put a well room here, are we going to ever intersect water? No, it's going to go straight through the friggin' storeroom. Over here? Over here. Yes. How about that? Can we put a well there? Bang. Yes. However, there may not be water. Oh, shit. What a pain in the poo. Okay, so we're going to have to figure out a better place to put the well based on where the water is. Maybe one of the offices. Could do. I feel like if we go... put it behind the offices. Rather than... we could just put a doorway off the side of the dining hall, right? That makes sense. How about in this region here? Do we... Here we go. How about here? This has got to hit water, right? This feels very watery. Feels moist. Damp. Come on, gimme... oh, bollocks. So we have to go through a tree and some stone first. But however, if I move to here... come on. Come on, baby. Show me clear space all the way. Bang. Okay, so right there. So dig. Let's make a little room for it. There we go. We'll put the well right in the middle of the room. Is that good? That is good. And then we take a little tunnel off it here. Bingo. And maybe we repeat this all the way down. Can we fit it all the way down? And then we've got a well on every floor. Maybe not every floor. Maybe every floor. Let's do that gooey stamper thing again. Bam! Look at this. So pick a first corner. Easel peasel. That one there. And then actually, let's not bother. Let's start here. And then channel down. That needs to be a channel, doesn't it? DH. There we go. Brilliant. Maybe I should also go down to the floor where it's going to be breaching and put some stuff in there. Hang on. Click there. Go. Question mark? Oh, that's up. Okay. Up is definitely not going to find water. Unless it rains. Okay, so here we go. Where is the water? It is there. So that little place there. Let's put the mouse cursor over it so we don't lose it. Dig there. And we'll also have like that. Like that. And then I'll fill the rest in. I don't know why I dug it like that. And then the middle one can be a channel. We won't do that yet. We won't do that yet. What we do want to do is go back up to the surface and then channel all the way down. If I just hotkey, that's probably going to be more sensible, isn't it? D8, no. DH, there we go. And then we click there, yeah, and go down, 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 all the way to the next bit. Yep, whoa, settle there, sunshine. And then we dig down there, but not the final floor, because that might mean we dig straight through into that little room, which would be bad, I feel. And then in order to get them out of there, we're going to need to dig a stairway back up. I think what we do is we, just to be safe, we go D, no, D, Jesus Christ, how difficult can it be, scoundrel? And we press I for up, down, stairs. Boom. And then we go up, 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 up. Wait, no, that up, down stair is going to penetrate into there, isn't it? Let's not do that. Let's say B, upstair. How do we do an upstair? It's not B, is it? It's D. D is R upstairs. There we go. Come on, where are we? Here we go. Build that there. Brilliant. And then we go up one. We say I. Up, downstairs. Brilliant. And then we'll dig across here. There we go. Should have done that at a higher priority. They're still going to continue digging out all the crap down in the caverns, aren't they? What a dingleberry. What a fool. What a morion. Which is like a moron, but a sort of semi-precious stone. Hello, Jaden77. Welcome back to the stream. Welcome back. Welcome to the stream. Thanks for joining us. There is no current concrete goal for building, but the kind of direction I'm taking this for is learning dfhack commands to play around with that, and also for the very first time I've been using workflow settings to use, say, how much of stuff to produce and keep in stock. And if we go down here, I've got the most snazzy storage room I have ever created, with like stockpiles that just fill up and empty, and it's glorious. Speaking of which, I was going to put some orders in for wheelbarrows, wasn't I? So let's go down to our workshops, get to our little fella here, add a new task. We're going to order up some... What was I ordering up? Oh shit, that went quickly, didn't it? Oh, wheelbarrows, that was it, wheelbarrows. And then I think what we'll do is we will press Alt W to put the orders in. Yes, it's a repeating order. However, yes, it's a repeating order. Add limit. We're not going to go for 5 to 10. I'm going to reset that to 1 to 2. So we only have like a couple of wheelbarrows being produced at any one time. And then as people use them and they're assigned to stockpiles, we should build more. I'm not 100% sure that is how it works, but we'll give it a go. Also, now we have cavern wood. I'm thinking, rather than sticking with just constructing beds here, let's start pumping out those spiked wooden balls for trade, because they are very, very good. They are fine tradable materials. Plus, they really upset elves. Would you like to buy some spiked wooden balls, sir? My cousin. That tree is not your cousin. Unless, your uncle fucked a tree? Oh, excuse me, a little bit of windy pops there. How rude of me. Oh, crass. Let's go down and put in the order for the spiked wooden balls. Where are they? I nearly forgot what I was ordering. Spiked wooden ball. There we go. And I think we do need to put an order limit on those. Yes, please. And I would like to keep quite a few in stock, to be honest. I want to keep 50 of those bad boys in stock at any one time. I don't know why I'm constantly keeping the ratio 1 to 2 on these constraints, but whatever. It's all cool. It's all cool. We're also going to need a stockpile for those spiked wooden balls. Let's go up here and enjoy the new power of our stockpiles. How many squares am I going to need if I'm going to be keeping 50 of the little fellas in stock? You know what? I think it's a 4x4 is going to be okay. Does anybody know how many spiked wooden balls fit in a bin? How many balls fit in a bin? Question mark. I could do a 4x4 here. Down on this bit. Or we could do it right next to the serrated. You know what? I'm going to do another 3x3. Just to make all our trap components in a nice little thing. Oh shit, I didn't set it as trap components, did I? I set it as additional options only. Animals? No. No. Disable animals. That's not an order. Don't go out there and start crippling dogs. That's just very rude. E. Now, do I want weapons? I do not want weapons. Do I want trap components? Yes, but not all of them. Let's just go for spiked balls here, and then I think everything else we can ignore. Yeah, just spiked balls go in there. Maybe at a later date we'll change to spiked glass balls and see how they fare as a trade item, but for now, it's a good way to use wood. I'm going to place those 10 beds we've got, just to get them in. Build bed, let's pop them in here. I'll use the mouse for this, just for sake of quickness. One more bed, lovely, and some doors. They would go down a real treat. Door. Needs door. Okay, run out of doors. And then we got to the dining hall and place all those tables and chairs. Not that we have any idlers to do the task of placing things. It looks like we've actually got a pretty tightly run ship with everybody busy all the time. Which is nice. It's good. I like it. Although I don't like the fact that our miners are not around. And also the fact that we don't have a water source yet. I may have to increase the priority of this little diggerino. Or I could just stop being a sad sack and go and cancel all that bloody digging that was going on down in the caverns, couldn't I? Come on. Stop being a Dickens. Get on with the good stuff. So, DX, remove designations. And then it's only going to be along here. So then we just go diddly, boom, gone. No more digging for that area. It's all about the dining room dig. Is anyone going to get assigned that yet? Or is it just going to be mucking around? 60, based on how many cups a single dwarf can carry. Oh, okay, tidy. So 60. Well, we don't need anywhere near a 3x3 stockpile, but we'll just increase the numbers later. Oh, was that a rabbit that just died there? Stray donkey foal skeleton. I feel like we do have a corpse stockpile, don't we? Up here? No corpses. Okay, we're going to put a dump in. PD, that's armour. What's a refuse? Ah, there we go. And if we pop that there on top of the entryway, hopefully that will keep the stink away. We could probably build a nice little walled thing outside to keep the stink out. Oh!
less than 3 less than 3 less than 3 less than 3
Hello,
less than
Brogendorf.
3 less than 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 3 less than.
Can I actually stop it?
3 less than 3 less than 3 less.
I've clicked on the wrong one.
Less than 3
No,
less than 3
no,
less
what are
than
you
3
doing?
less than 3 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 less than 3
Here we
less
go.
than 3
I'm nearly there.
3 less than 3
I'm
less than
nearly
3
there.
less than 3
I'm
less than
nearly
3
there.
less than 3 less than.
Ah, much as I appreciate the sentiment, Bergendurf, that was somewhat of an extended less than 3 burst. So thank you for the sub, very much indeed. But 17 months as well, that is pretty impressive. Has the new emote been cleared yet? Let's have a little peeky poo and see if that's turned up yet. It has! Ah, look! Emote 2 and emote 1. I've got 2 emotes now. Hey! Excitement. Oh, look at that refuse pile. Oh, it looks like it's definitely where the animal corpses go. I kind of assume they went in the corpse stockpile, seeing as corpse is a fairly generic term. Ooh, we've got that first trap up and running. What's happened here? Why have we zoomed over here? Let's have a look at the alert screen. That's our first baby. Ah, the butcher's baby. Here comes the butcher's boy, the butcher's boy, the butcher's boy. Here comes the butcher's boy. He's made from sausages. Shouldn't take too long to channel down here. Or at least it shouldn't, if our miner hadn't just pissed off. What did he climb out of the hole for? Actually, more importantly, how did he climb out of the hole? Don't tell me we're going to have to make passages down every so often to cut it deeper. Oh, jeez. Well, we can have a series of well rooms at different heights. Why not? Jesus Christ. Okay, so that'll go in there, and they should be able to dig deeper. If they take the task on and actually get down here, that would be handy. That's it, dig the stairs. We'll have a series of little well rooms, and it'll all be lovely. It'll be hunky fucking dory. Are they deciding not to dig further yet? Is no one taking this order? I mean, if you wouldn't mind, sir. Sirs, please? I mean, this one's not even gone down 1 from the dig. It's a little bit disappointing, I've got to say. Let's also dig out the rest of the room around it so it doesn't... that'll do. That's bigger than the other room, isn't it? Yeah, I need to take a little sliver off each side. That's okay, though. We can do that. It's not going to cause any physical woe or troubles. Oh, actually, no, they've selected it. They've selected it. Maybe I didn't even need to put this extra room in. Maybe it was just me getting a little bit antsy and wanting things done quicker. Ah, well. Never mind. So, how are our stockpiles doing? No bins in the spiked wooden ball stockpile yet, which is a little bit disappointing. Either they haven't placed all those beds yet, or they've been replaced very quickly, which is nice. Still not enough armour stands and weapon racks for a proper barracks. Once that's done, there's our indicator that it's time to do it. They still haven't removed the gypsum bags from my stockpile for... What did I want to put in here? Chests, that was it. Chests, boxes and bags. However, we've got so much gypsum gypsum plaster, it's ridiculous. No, more doors, more beds coming in. They're just ripping in those beds, aren't they? They do not give a shit. Just create them as quick as possible. Right, let's go up to the dining hall and place some more tables and chairs. Build chairs. Leave a space between them. Here we go. More chairs. Tables. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's the entire stockpile. And this should be the entire stockpile of chairs. Very nice. Very, very nice. Very good indeed. So keep building, keep digging. Let's go down this little shaft here. What happened there? Something happened. Our cursor skipped. Migrants! Migrants, my goodness. Where are they coming from? Left-hand side? Oh, there they are at the bottom. Let's unpause. Well, it looks like there's a few of them. Well, 2 of them and some animals. Was that a 2-person migration wave? Oh no, here they come. Here's the rest. It looks like this sand isn't lasting. Ah, shit, we've run out. Then we do need blocks to build a continuation. Or do we? Because what we can do is just dig out here a bit and expand our collection zone. Right? That sound good to you? Sounds good to me. And we'll dig out this side as well. And then hopefully we'll end up with plenty of sand. But we'll see. We shall see. Once it's dug out, we'll be able to fill it. Get it sorted. Get some more sand in the stockpiles. Okay, so where are we going now? I want to get down to... Oh, they're digging out deep. This is good. Oh, that's the stairway. It's not actually the channels. Ah, pants. Well, at least this is all good. Why are you staying down there all dehydrated and sad? Right. DH. Dig me a channel out there. Once that's done, we want to build a well. Where's the well? Oh, we don't have any chains, do we? Needs blocks. Oh, crackers. Let's go the old-fashioned way. JMQ chain. I would like a copper chain. I know we've got loads of copper. Just give me 5. That'll be cool. We've still got the rock door order in here. Do we want that in here as well? I'm going to remove it and see what happens. So forge a copper chain, and I also want a quick order of blocks. So block, rock block, and I'm going to want, just give me 10 for now. That should do, right? Why isn't he going back upstairs? Is it because those stairs don't work properly? Oh, they're just ramps. Why has he got... Hang on. Gabbro upward slope. Okay, so we need to construct something. Build construction. Upstairs. There we go. Build that there. Make it a Gabbro. Sure. And then we need to do the up-down stair on the floor above. Oh, that's an X up-down stair. There we go. And pop that there, made out of slate. Sure, it's the closest material. And then hopefully our miner will be able to get back upstairs. Fingers crossed. But we shall see. What's going on? Anyone going down there? Oh, I need 2 freaking chains, don't I? JM... Golded 5. That's fine. That's fine. Once they're done, that'll be good. Oh, we're almost there, lads. We're almost on our way. We're almost at water. There we go. Our miner's back up out of the hole. Fantastic news. Let's put an order in. Check if any of those have been made. No, I'm getting a bit impatient there. I should probably hold my horses. Get a little bit more calmed down. Hello, CD Bandita. Welcome to the stream. Thanks for joining us. What's up? Currently, I mean, my intention is to learn a bit more about DF hack, but so far I've just become a little bit better at Dwarf Fortress by being more sensible with my stockpiles. I'm showing them off to everybody. Oh, check these out. Let's go up to here, down to there. Here we go, look. Individual item stockpiles. Ooh, with good production stuff. I'm very excited. Are these wheelbarrows? These do not need to be in here, do they? Have I assigned too many wheelbarrows to the serrated green glass disc stockpile and filled up the pile with wheelbarrows? That seems like a thing I might have done. Maximum wheelbarrows. C and V. There we go. We only need 1 wheelbarrow for this bad boy, I'm afraid. The rest can go elsewhere. Coffins. Can coffins be moved by wheelbarrow? Let's find out. Probably make things a bit easier if they can be. Let's also go back up to the surface and check out our sort of graveyard carry-on. How's that working out? Are they all full? Do I need to start placing? Yeah, it's fine. I need to start. I'll just place some down. B. Where's the coffin? Have I gone past it? I bet I have, haven't I? It's burial container or something, isn't it? Burial receptacle. There we go. Now if I pop that there. Get all the ones we've made placed in. What the hell? Why did my... Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Just keep placing coffins, scoundrel. Come on. You can get this mausoleum fully operational by the end of the session. Surely. Okay. You know what? I'm not going to place any more than that. We don't need them right now. It's all good. What we do need, though... Can't mechanisms go into a bin? Let's having a look. I like making some custom stockpiles and saving/loading them using DF hack. Ooh, I didn't know you could do that. That sounds useful. Maybe for a little bit later on in the session, we'll take a look into it. Let me go and look. What was I thinking of? Shit, that distracted me massively. Mechanisms in a stockpile. Can they go in a bin? Maybe? I don't really know. We'll have a little look and we'll find out. If I go here, get to the stockpile, press S, and say maximum bin 30. Holy shit. Let's see if that works. Although we do have enough squares in the mechanic thing just to have one per square. It's not really necessary to bin them up. But hey, let's check out our spiked serrated green glass disc stocks. How's that going? Stocks. There we go. If we go E, serrated, 1, 4, so it's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We've got quite a few. We've definitely got enough to place another trap. So let's go up to the surface and do that. Build, trap, weapon trap. And this is the first time I've gone straight to weapon traps and never even touched any cage traps. Very exciting. There we go. Large serrated green glass discs. Another one goes into the section. Done selecting. Lovely. We haven't got enough for another one to go in, but that's fine. Takes time. Takes time to set up elaborate defense systems. Not that a couple of cage traps is particularly elaborate. I note we don't have any burrows yet. I probably should be setting up burrows, and I should probably be being a lot more careful about this cavern nonsense. This is going to cause me... This is going to come back and bite me in the arse. I can feel it. I can already feel the fangs sinking into my tight buns. Okay, let's zoom out a bit. They must have explored way more of the cavern by now. Oh god, yes they have. The only bits of tree they haven't cut down are the ones that are inaccessible due to being on water, so that's interesting. Are we now running low on wood again, or is our stockpile good? I'm going to find out. Let's zoom to there and then go down to the workshop area. That's the one. And our stockpile looks healthy, but does it just look healthy? Or is it actually healthy? I don't know. We should probably cut some more gems. What was the auto cut command? I forget again. How many of those rock blocks got created as well? Let's have a quick look there. 5. Ah, they've made the chains. And they've made 5 of them. Okay, we can do our well now. So, build... what was a well again? It was... L. Well. Well. There we go. Nice block. Chestnut bucket. Copper chain. There we go. And a cobalt type mechanism? Sure. And then we go down, 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 down. Oh, we can put another well here. Not yet. No point. We've not connected that up yet. Oh. Okay, we are not ready for wells yet. Let's go down to the last floor that has digging out on. There we go. So let's dig. That's not a door. I don't want a door. I want to dig. Thank you. Thank you, game. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it's 6. Every 6 floors you need to put a little one in. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Jesus, this is going to take forever. Come on, guys. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Shit. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wow, it's deep. This water is deep. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm glad we made copper chains long enough to fit down here. 2, 3, 4, 5. Hey, that's it. We don't need to go any deeper than that. It's all good. Make a macro to do it for you, says JDon77. An interesting proposition. Never dabbled with macros though, so we are delving into completely new territory for me. I'm going to put the well on here as well because, I mean, why not? We actually have access to the water there, so make that one with copper jades. A nice mechanism. It's lovely. This is going to make it much more of an option to seal ourselves in. It'll be nice. While we're here, actually, I've been thinking, let's, are you a beekeeper? Okay, fair enough. If you want to keep bees, that's fine. I'm going to pause the game, and we're going to go to Dwarf Therapist and see what's going on there. Let's see what's happening with this new migration wave. If I sort by migration wave, we go down to the newest. Our population is currently... Oh, hang on, I need to refresh. We had 50 adults, 2 children, and 1 vulnerable baby. Let's check again. We now have 70. That was a big migration wave. Hasn't changed our infant statistics, but it has changed the composition of our fort. The level 10 woodcrafter, that's not bad, although, I mean, woodcraft... a bower as well, interesting. A level 13 miner. Hello, welcome to the team. What else have we got here? We've got a level 10 trapper. Nah. We've got some medical dwarves, which means it might be time to start thinking about a hospital. That'll be good. I noticed in chat someone said RIP miner. Who died? Did someone die? Did we have a miner die? Eat the baby, says JD on 77. If I'm pronouncing that right, do let me know if I'm fucking it up. You know what? If I could eat the baby, I would definitely give it a try. But we've done so many things attempting to get rid of babies in these forts that I don't think it's worth even looking into. You can't even throw a baby into a volcano in this game. I mean, you can do practically nothing. My immersion was totally ruined. Anyway, let's keep looking at these guys. We've got a few metal workers. That's nice. They should naturally gravitate down to the magma zone. We've got a couple of gem cutters and setters. Not that great. Oh, who's this guy? A level 11 blacksmith. Didn't see him in the last wave. Okay. All right, let's check the cut of their military jib. Let's see how they fare in terms of... Oh, level 13 mechanic. Nice. Let's see how they fare in the fighting realm. All 0 kills, but we do have someone with level 1 hammer dwarf. Nice. That should come in handy. And also a siege engineer and... What's this? Archer... Mark's dwarf. Yeah, whatever. I've never got that to work before. Okay, so we've got an idea of who our new recruits are. Let's go back to the fortress, unpause things and see what pans out. There we go. I wonder if we've got enough serrated green glass discs to put another trap down. It'd be nice to get that complete line of traps across so that things will get, killed. It'll be good. It'll be lovely. It'll be fantastic. What's that in there? Perfect on the enunciation. Oh, thank you very much. Much appreciated. Jadion. I've probably pronounced it differently there, haven't I? It's Jadion. Jadion? Jadion. We're going with that one. It's sticking for now. The miners will channel a section and the one below will be channeled out already. Meaning they'll drop down? Question mark? Jadion. Jadion. Okay, we got it. I've got it. I've nailed it now. Let's go to the stocks and let's look at serrated discs again. E-S-E-R-R. You've only got 4 of them. That's fine. We've probably run out of sand, haven't we? That would... Yeah, it looks like we have. This one can go. This has now been completely stripped out. Let's remove the zone. Thusly. There we go. Place a new zone. Stop removing zones. There we go. This zone here, it's not actually got that much sand in it, but we'll be fine. S. There we go. Tell me these have only suspended and not... Good. Let's unsuspend these jobs. We only really need to unsuspend the first one, right? Yeah, I think so. Good. So we should get some more green glass discs coming in. We're getting 38 idlers now, which I feel like isn't a bad sign, actually. We're obviously producing tons of metal, because look at those bins going in at the back of this stockpile. I don't think they just put empty bins in, do they? Bins go where they're needed? Or is that a lunatic idea? Am I being wildly optimistic? Am I being a silly Billy? A numpty? A fool? An idiot? Okay, this guy doesn't seem to want to dig deeper down here. Why is that? We made them all one too fucking... Oh, we have. Made them all one too small. Mumsy. Okay, let's go down to the first one that's not dug out. That would be... Oh, wait, no. Maybe they just haven't got to it yet. Is that going to get dug? I mean, the ones above got dug, so I kind of feel like it will. Who knows? Have they built the well down below? They have, and shit, you were right. Who've we lost? Steel pick? Oh, man. Okay, I think there's only one way to really check out who we lost. We've obviously lost at least 2 people. Is that a third person? Let's zoom in a bit. Let's zoom in a bit, get a bit more detailed information. They're going to need memorials. They're not going to be any use for coffins, are they? Oof, they actually fell quite far. Yikes. Okay, muddy native gold cavern floor. Oh my goodness. The sand does not deplete. You can extract as much as you like from the collection zone. Oh, hello, Plutonium Jesus. Welcome back. Thanks for joining us again. You say that, but the sand appears to be depleting. The surface sand appears to have disappeared. Oh, and thank you very much for the gifted sub, Jadian. Much appreciated. Lucky tidy. Ooh. Emotes all round, it would seem. So we've lost Zephon Nomalinas, and we've lost Rith Miduravad, which means we haven't lost any of our named miners, so that's cool. Let's head over to the Dwarf Therapist screen and take a little peek at our miners, see who we've got. If I sort by nothing, arrange by mining, and then say refresh, how many people have died? 2. It's not too bad, and we still have 3 miners, even if one of them is a bit shit. That's okay though, isn't it? It's okay to be a bit shit and a miner. Or is it? Are you risking the lives of all of your fellow miners? Who's this guy? Arban, what do you do? Siege engineer. Pick up a pick and get mining, mate. Excuse me, burping, hiccuping and coughing all over the place. Terrible man. By the way, seeing as we've got a livelier chat than when I started, does anybody want a nickname dwarf? And let me just see who we've got. We did have a bit of a thirst issue last time round and we lost a few, but I think we've still got a few namies left in chat. Here we go, has nickname 6. Base on Mars, Curly Fries, Fuzzy Logic, Joseph Rue, Rando303 and Tidy. Tidy, you're a survivor. You've been in this fort for a while now. You've levelled yourself up pretty good. Quite the metal crafter. Very clever, very good. Well done. Oh, thank you very much for the follow there, Jadian. Much appreciated. Where were we? What does happen is grass and fungi growing on sand tiles preventing collection. That definitely happened then. I think that's what happened. Keeping me entertained and keeping my mind off anxiety flu is worth a few subs. Oh, thank you very much for being entertained. Although, is that something you thank people for? I think so. I think so. It feels right. And hopefully your flu abates quickly. We don't want that hanging around. It's no fun having flu. It's horrible. And anxiety, also unpleasant. And probably an exacerbating factor for flu. But I feel like if you get over the flu, that's definitely going to have a positive effect on anxiety, right? You're not going to feel and at the same time. You'll just feel which is better than being and right? Maybe less and more I don't know. I don't know what flavour of anxiety you're feeling, but I do hope it abates. Where do we go? Let's go down here. Fuzzy Logic, you opened the cavern and so things started growing on the sand. Right, okay. Bergendurf says, dwarf me. Any wood burners or potash makers? Well, there's an interesting suggestion. Let's have a little look. We'll search, or at least sort them by those things. Here's the wood burner. We do have 2 level 1 wood burners in the fort, and got a level 5 potash maker if you're interested in that. And they seem to be quite the dabbler. They've got a lot of level 1 skills. Amos, we're going to make you top potash maker. Bergandurf. It is Bergandurf, isn't it? Bergandurf. There we go. You're in. You're a dwarf now. Whoa, whoa, you're in the fortress now. Ryatonic, welcome to the stream. Thanks for joining us. And howdy back to you. What have we got going on here? Building a paved road over the sand tiles should remove the fungi and prevent further growth. Growth? Would that not prevent access to the sand, though? Or do I need to build it and remove it? Wait for someone to see that. Ryatonic would like a dwarf. Civich Botan, any dwarf. Is that the name you want to give it rather than Ryatonic? That's fine. I'll do that. But if you do want it to be called Ryatonic, do mention it as soon as possible. Right, you wanted a random dwarf, so I shall use my patented randomizing technique. Watch this. Who we got? Ral Gebid, who is a paper maker. Not in this fort, you're not. I'll paste in the name. Bing. There we go. Fantastic. Sivich. Okay, Sivich. And commit. You are now part of the fortress. If you've got a spare weaponsmith, Jadian, I think we have a spare everything at the moment. We haven't had a big uptake on people wanting dwarves last session, and so we're looking pretty good. We have a level 10 weaponsmith, so I feel like that's kind of fits the brief, right? Udil, you are no longer Udil. Your name is now Jadian77. Although, do you want the 77? I'm going to put the 77 in for now. Okay. And if you want the numbers taken out, we can do that. It's not difficult. Jadian or JD. Let's take the numbers out then. Here we go. Jadian. I'll put Jadian in because it's nowhere near the 16 character limit and it'll fit. So you may as well. Okay, so Dwarf Therapist. I think that's everybody who's asked for a dwarf. Glorious day, Frabjous day. I've recently gotten back into Dwarf Fortress by binging Krug Smash's Honeystroker. Good series. I was excited to see your stream in the Reddit. Well, I'm glad you decided to pop in and have a little look. I will warn you, the level of quality is not quite Krug Smash. It's probably a little bit more slapdash, a lot more slapdash, and also, be warned, there's this thing called the Triangle of Trouble. I'll explain it later if nobody in chat steps in and takes over. I don't want to do the channel memes too frequently. But as you can see, we're playing a bit of Dwarf Fortress here. Well, I'm currently looking at Dwarf Therapist, but I am playing Dwarf Fortress. Let's go back. I think we've done everything we needed to do in Therapist. Let's head back up to the surface and order ourselves some slabs. Because slabs are important in the memorialisation of the dead, which is important in the prevention of undead, which is important in the continued survival of our fortress. A whole chain of importance leads from death to slabs. So where were we? Let's put in orders for them here. You know what? Let's not. Let's be more dwarf hack about it and come down to our workshops. Go to the Crafts Dwarf workshop here. There we go. We add a new task. Alt-S for a slab. Oh, no, that's for engraving, isn't it? How do you make slabs? Ah, crap in a bucket. Slab, slab, slab. Is it in here? Rock? Under rock? G? Crafts, pedestal, toy, figurine, scepter. It's not there. Slab, slab, slab. Is that someone giving me the answer? Mason. Okay. Okay. That would be unrealistic, my friend. Worry not, just have fun. That's true. I mean, especially unrealistic considering the level of drawing skill I have. I am definitely not creating fantastical works of crayon art anytime soon. So, it looks like we got the blocks made that we ordered in. That's fine. But we need to find slabs. Alt-S. There we go. Now, I would like to put that as a repeat. Alt-W it. Add a constraint. Slab of rock. Keep 5 to 10 in stock. Fantastic. That's just what we wanted. So we go back up to our storeroom. I said I'd like a stockpile. Where do slabs go? Are they furniture? I suggest... I feel like they might be. Oh, Jadian, thank you very much. 2 subs in the channel. My goodness, you wild man, you crazy. Don't let the flu cloud your judgment. Check your purse strings before you start flinging money around. I mean, it's nice. I am essentially busking here in a way, and it's fun when coins tumble into the hat. It's even funner when notes do, but don't go crazy. Please, don't go crazy. That came off with a little bit of a stern admonishment, didn't it? Hey, what are you doing? Giving me money? That's crazy. Where were we? I was building a stockpile for slabs. Someone... your first sub ever? Wow. Well, I'm... Is that language appropriate? I'm happy to pop your cherry. Feels like I might have done a Me Too there, but we'll hope. We'll hope for the best. We'll hope that nobody comes out and starts harassing me about it. Not that they wouldn't be entitled to. But let's just hope it just doesn't come to anything. Where were we? We were making slabs. Has anyone actually said where they go? The pink place so soon? I'm afraid so. We go there every now and again. It's less common than the dark place, and probably way less common than the brown place, but, you know, every now and again we stray into the pink place. Let's have a little look. Have a generous... give 30 subs on my channel 3 weeks ago. Holy shit. That's a pretty impressive little drop there. 30. Fucking hell. I've seen big drops like that before, but usually on bigger channels. Not that I haven't seen your channel. You could have hundreds of people watching for all I know, but you know, odds are, statistically, probably closer to my little slot, my little niche. Number 1 shit tier streamer on the internet. That's me. Is the stream down to clown in Browntown? Well, I mean, it doesn't matter if we're down to clown in Browntown. The nature of the clown shoes causes tripping and stumbling all over the place, and you invariably end up in a big old pile of brown stuff, which is a pain. A problem. But it's okay. It seems to bring the punters in every now and again, so that's good. Anyway, slabs? Teeny tiny nobody? Oh, well, that's, you know, it's good. Anonymity is nice. I mean, do you really want to be famous? I don't think it's a great idea. I think, you know, I would like to be known amongst the small, you know, let's call them elite community. You know, that would be nice. Famous? Ooh, don't know about that. I mean, rich and famous I could just about bear, but just famous? Fuck off. Let's not go to that little land of horror. So where were we? Unless it's famous for like something cool, you know, if I don't know, made the best dwarf fortress forever. I mean, that's a little bit of low-hanging fruit there, really, isn't it? If I went, what do I value? What do I value anything? I mean, I've already made my children. Not much room for expansion there. That's just a time-based thing. Carries on. I've got everything I want. Barring a few games. I think I'm good. Oh well. Never mind. Let's abandon that little line of thought and start thinking about slabs. Famous for curing cancer. Yes. Yes. Now that is a good thing to be famous for. Yes, a very, very good option. I mean, it's a very obvious option as well. Should have come to me straight away, but it just shows my callous nature. Dwarf Fortress has stripped all human empathy from me, and now when I see people suffering from cancer, I'm like, oh, we should chuck them into the garbage dump and have them sizzle in the magma. They're useless. You know, which is not good. I mean, that's a very, very poor state of affairs for a human being to be in. So, where were we? Let's quickly recoil from the dark place and just get on with putting our slab stockpile down. I'm gonna guess it's furniture. Let's just put a stockpile down. I ordered 10, didn't I? So we want a 2x5 again. Excuse me. Let's do that here. 2, 3, 4, 5. Bang. There we go. Quick S click. Furniture. Yes, slabs are in there. Forbid everything and then allow slabs. Boom. Shakalaka, as they said in NBA Jam. So, what's going on next? I had something lined up that needed doing, and it was relatively important. Workshop related? No. I put down a stockpile for the stuff I just ordered up, which is cool. Slabs. We need them engraved, but we can't do it until a question mark. Okay, let's just press escape and pretend that didn't happen. Let's just wait until some of these slabs come off the production line, and then once they're stored up, we'll be able to start engraving, which is key. We don't want ghosts. Ghosts do terrible things to the mood of your dwarves. Oh, we've got petitions available. Who wishes to reside here at the fortress whose name I forget, which we will call Cryptbeards, because that's what I call all of them, except I didn't do it with this one. So, Gookie Peak Sword. That's a nice little name, I like it. Let's call him Gucky, because Gookie has strange racist connotations that perhaps I don't want to get anywhere near. Wishes to reside in Axethunder. Holy shit, we gave the fortress an excellent name. Brilliant. For the purpose of eradicating monsters. Well, I approve of eradicating monsters, so roll on in. Hang out for a bit. Why not? Let's get on with it. I really like the angled transition you've got going on with the therapist. It's clean. I've gone through a lot of iterations, and this one, definitely the one I'm most pleased with. I do like this one. It's very smooth. If you're interested, go to the OBS website, look at the plugins, and it's called Motion Plugin or something. Motion something. It's a little bit obtuse to work with at first, but once you sort of figure out the way it works, there's a couple of guys who've done decent tutorials on it, so check a YouTube video if you want to replicate it. But once you get the idea, it's actually fairly straightforward. It does involve some jiggery-pokery mucking around creating scenes specifically for... I mean, I've completely reorganised my OBS setup just to set this up, because I realised I had to create so many scenes to get it working nicely that it was better to just make a whole new scene collection just for Dwarf Fortress and you know, make everything else just whatever. A little bit of shop talk for everybody there. If you're interested in the world of streaming from a behind the curtain kind of perspective, there you go. There it is, right in your face. I hope you enjoyed it. Did you like that little peek behind the curtain? Was it exciting? Did it disappoint you? Were you expecting scantily clad oiled ladies gyrating under the moonlight? Is that what you were expecting? Because I don't know what the fuck you're on, but that doesn't seem to be a very common thing to occur on my channel. And if you have experienced it here before, can I have some of whatever it is? Where were we? Oh, yes. We were looking around for those slabs, which appear to have started rolling into the stockpile. Aha! I know! It looks like these guys are absolutely mad. Did somebody shout for me? No, I think I just heard a little high-pitched squeal from the guitar in Simon Swerwer's hand. Let's pop that back in there. I'll lower my voice just a bit in case I am on the verge of waking my kids. That's not optimal, especially at 1:15 in the morning. Very poor time for a child to be up. Let's change the maximum wheelbarrows on this to 1. There we go. And the maximum bin, Jesus Christ, let's put that up a bit. There we go, 9. 9 bins full of serrated green glass discs. Is that going to work? Oh, another petition coming in. What have we got? Tuco Standard Seal. Wishes to reside in Axethunder for the purposes of eradicating monsters. Yes, I approve, but with 2 people eradicating monsters is okay, but I'm going to start getting less and less likely to approve as we go up that list of, up that number. Go up that number? That sounds rude, doesn't it? Get up that number. Right, let's go to our Craftsdorf workshop and ignore the petition currently flashing. And I would like to make a memorial slab. Zephon Nomalenas. Sure, memorialized. Add a new task. Alt S. Rith. That's cool. Add a new task. Alt S. Jeb. Sure, let's memorialize Jeb. Wait, Jeb is entombed. Jeb does not need a memorial slab. Jeb, I'm sorry, you're sitting in a little stone box right now. It's absolutely unnecessary for you to be memorialised. Cancel task. There we go. Add another task. Alt S. Jeb can lie in state in his little thing. Everyone else is entombed. Fantastic. We only needed 2 slabs. And as we already have 2 slabs made, the engraving should happen relatively quickly. Ret Sold Virgins. Okay. That sounds like you might have something to do with the slave trade. Maybe it's something in your family past that influenced your naming, but I'm not sure I'm happy with this. we're going to allow you into the fortress, but mainly to keep an eye on you. I'm not interested in any sex trafficking shenanigans going on in my fortress. This is a clean operation, and we do not do those kind of things. However, we have had serious thoughts about trying to throw babies into volcanoes, so maybe we're not as pristine and untainted as I might claim. Cool. So our stockpiles are filling up nicely. We still don't have enough to equip a full barracks, but that's okay. We'll get there. We've clipped over here for some reason. What are we seeing? What's our alert? Ooh, a human caravan from Quagubebhal has arrived. Quagubebhal? I don't think that's exactly how it's pronounced, but ooh. I love this track. It's fantastic. Anyway, where were we? We were waiting for the traders to arrive, weren't we? Which means we can start loading our spiked wooden balls into the trade depot. 2 wagons. I mean, it's not the most exciting quantity of trade material, but it will do. No doubt they'll have some treats in there for us. The humans always have the best stuff. They get the best instruments and the best books. So far, we'll see. Let's move the trade items. I'm going to go down here to trap components, and I am going to say put in the weapon bins, and then these lovely spiked wooden balls. Oh, yeah. This time we're going to have plenty of trade value. In fact, I reckon there's a good chance we will be able to just say, give us everything you have. Thank you very much. Escape. There we go. Let's let our dwarves get in there. Before we do this, I'm just going to check the stocks again to see if we do have enough for more thingies. Serrated green glass discs. For... Oh, yeah. 8, 9, 10, 11, 15. Okay, we've got enough for one more. Let's do it. Build, trap, weapon trap. And the fortress is sort of sealed. Not properly, but it's kind of sealed. Question mark? 9? No. This trap is not being built yet. We're not ready for the trap. You are not ready. Look at those idlers start hauling. We're still getting 10-ish idlers, which suggests to me, as the number goes up, that they've moved all the balls. Yet still the flow continues. Surely the ball flow should... There we go, the ball flow ceases. And so too do the opportunities to make innuendos. Disgusting, spunky innuendos. I'm so sorry to any of the new viewers. I mean, if that upset you, you may as well go away. It's not going to get any better. This is not proper quality content. This is just alright content. Weapon bin. Green glass discs, we ain't selling that shit. It's all spiked balls or nothing. Okay, we've already put 8 grand on the table. Let's have a look at what they're offering. Well, I'm going to buy their bars. Seeing as we are so wealthy, let's just buy up what we want, not what we need. Do we want blocks? Sure, I want blocks. Let's go crazy. Do I want raw green glass? No, I don't think we need to buy any glass. We might buy sand, if they've got it, but no glass. We could also buy ropes. Meh, do we need it? Water skins? We don't really have any proper leather industry of our own yet. We haven't done much in the way of tanning. We've got no leather workshops or clothes workshops. That might be a good idea, actually. If we can set up a good production line for clothing, then we won't have all our dwarves running around in rags or just dumping old clothes on the floor. Very good. Very good. Do you have any miners left? We do. Could buy their bags. Yes, I will buy their bags, Tidy. That's a good idea. Who's totally a vampire? Somebody's a vampire? Oh, this guy with loads of skills that we saw in Dwarf Therapist. The one that Bergendorf became? They're not vampires. We haven't got any vampires in this fort, have we? Oh, shit. Oh, hang on a second. I'm just getting a little... No, he's a mare. It's alright, it's alright. I'm a bit of a cheaty boy. I just have Dwarf Therapist highlight the vampires, so... No need to panic. We'll know when one turns up. Where was I? Water skins, no. Oh, they've got another cock in offer. Look at that, a firelight cock. We don't need to read the description of that. We read that last time. Let's take a look at what this earthenware anor is. Let's have a look. Have I read this one before? This is an earthenware anor. The bowl is made from earthenware. The stick is made from bronze. The anor is a huge stationary percussion instrument. It consists of a ceramic bowl. The musician scrapes the bowl with a metal stick. The instrument has a single mid-low pitch. The instrument has a heavy, watery timbre. Okay, those of you who are regulars already know what's coming. Some of you may be touching yourself inappropriately at the prospects, to which I say, stop it. This is not the appropriate venue for that. So it's got a mid-low pitch and a heavy, watery timbre. So mid-low is somewhere around the but it's one of those singing bowls, so it's more of a wow, 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 wow. Got to be heavy. That's not a heavy noise. But watery. And there is the sound of the anor. Hopefully you enjoyed that. Let's have a look at what other instruments are available. An earthenware omep. Interesting. I've not seen the omep before, or omep. This is an earthenware omep. The frame is made from earthenware. The body is made from ash. The strings are made from hemp. The plectrum is made from copper. The omep is a large stationary cloth-stringed instrument with a ceramic frame and a wooden body. The strings are suspended from the frame down to the body, and the musician picks the 33 main strings with a metal plectrum. 10 drone strings are occasionally plucked. Tuning is accomplished by pegs. The instrument has a nearly 5-octave range, going from an extremely low to a mid-high pitch. The instrument has a graceful, brittle, piercing timbre. Oh, it's interesting. It doesn't have separate ranges. It's interesting. So extremely low to mid-high. We're probably not going to make it to mid-high, and we're probably not going to make it extremely low, so we'll find somewhere in the middle. Graceful, brittle, and piercing plucked string instrument with cloth strings. So, dum 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 dum. Not very graceful. Dum, dum. Imagining harpy noises. Just trying to think of an appropriate tune. Too rumbly, too rumbly. That's neither piercing nor brittle. It's got to be graceful, brittle, and piercing. How do we make these work together with a plucked stringed instrument? Dun, 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 dun. It's got to be piercing as well. Dun, 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 dun. Sounds too metallic, doesn't it? Doesn't have the sound of a cloth-stringed instrument. Nonetheless, we can't spend too much time trying to figure out what this thing sounds like, so we'll just have to leave it for now. Maybe another time I'll forget that I've done it and try it again and get better results. An orpiment thomod. Did we see the thomod last time? It seems familiar. Yes, it's that large handheld block that you just scrape a metal mallet across. Let's not do that one again. It just goes, which is not a pleasant noise. A pearwood zop. I don't think we've seen the zop before. This is a finely crafted pearwood zop. The body is made from pearwood. The strings are made from copper. The plectrum is made from green glass. They love their glass plectrums. The zop is a large stationary metal-stringed instrument with a wooden body. The instrument rests flat as the musician picks the 51 strings with a glass plectrum. Tuning is possible with adjustable bridges. The instrument has a 5-octave range, going from a very low to a high pitch. It has 4 registers. The low register has a vibrating, brittle timbre, so dum, 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 dum. Not very brittle, but we'll go with it. The middle register begins at low pitch and has a noisy, dull timbre. Dum, no. Ding 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 ding. Ding 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 ding. Maybe, maybe not. Apologies to Jeff Wayne there. Jeff Wayne? John Wayne? I think it's Jeff Wayne. John Wayne was the cowboy guy, right? Jeff Wayne, he did the War of the Worlds. Yeah? I don't know. He has a full. Sorry. The high register. The high register begins at mid-low pitch and has a full, strained, crisp timbre. So, mid-low pitch, full, strained, and crisp with metal strings. So, ding! No, it's mid-low. Ding! 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 That sounds fairly strained, doesn't it? That's not the most beautiful musical sound, but it'll do. The top register begins at middle pitch and has a choppy, strong, piercing timbre. Top register, middle pitch, choppy, strong, and piercing. No. A little bit too high-pitched, I think, but we're getting lost in the weeds here with the musical instruments. Let's see what else they've got. Oh, we're on to the puzzle boxes and toy axes. Let's turn the music back on and get on with our shopping. Do we want toys? I don't think we do. I think we've got no use for toys right now, and we'll let it slide. We do, however, want barrels. Barrels are fun. Let's get barrels. Even the ones with milk in. Let's not buy that female cat in a cage, because that's going to result in kittens, and we do not actually need or desire kittens. Buckets, barrels, that's all fine. Shall I buy a couple of copper picks? Let's buy a bronze one and a copper one. We could just make them, but sod it. If we can just get them in stock, it's easier. Let's have a look down here. What time is it, by the way? 28 minutes past 1 in the morning. Excuse my fart there. I'm going to need to take a break in a minute, not least because I need to go to the toilet quite desperately. You know those sounds when people describe the days of high sail, when they say that the ships were creaking in the wind? I think I'm getting that sound effect from my bladder. You guys can't hear it, but because it's happening internally to my body, the resonance is travelling up to my ear canals and making me hear it. It's quite distressing, but we'll get round to it. Let's finish the shopping first. Bucklers, wool gloves, bags. Yes, please, bags, with no regard for pricing. It's bag time. Bag. Oh, and apparently chests, because they're sitting in the middle. That's fine, though. He's still making £4 profit. I don't think he's going to complain. Millet, white sand, sure, bag. Do we want a leather bin? I don't think I want a leather bin or a cloth bin. We'll get to leather and cloth down the line. For now, we'll keep our lads in tatters. Cloth bin, blah, blah, blah. Figurine of humans? I don't think so. This is a dwarven fortress? Seems a bit off-theme, off-brand. Silver crown? Nah, we've got some pie ropes. Prepared cougar lung. Ah, yes. Sounds vaguely cannibalistic, but it's not. Trust me, a cougar's actually a kind of a cat. It's not an old lady trying to have sex with you. Let's go down a little bit further into the pits of hell, where I will no doubt say even less appropriate things. Oh, hang on, have we made it past the food? Oh, look, we stopped perfectly on the muskmelons. Let's go and buy some wool yarn to celebrate. There we go. What else have we got? Skirts, greaves, thongs, quivers. Ooh, who doesn't love a quivering thong? Corkscrews, spikes, camel cheese. Cheese is edible. Let's buy the cheese. Cheese is good. Cheese is great. Go. And that's it. Yak cheese is the last one. Down we go. Crutches, hives, splints, musical instrument parts, and an echidna parchment sheet. I take it all back. The humans don't bring the most interesting stuff. They just bring stuff. Very boring. Very sad. Is there anything I missed? I feel like I bought all the sand because I just bought all the bags, regardless of what was in them. So I think we're good. Bars, sand. I bought blocks. We bought all the food. We bought all the drink. I think this is a good trade. Are you ready? Let's see what he wants. Are you sure you wish to trade the selected goods? Once again, yes I am. Merding says, ah, wonderful. Thank you for your business. Good. I like the trade. Thank you. Thank you for coming. And if you see any elves on your way back out of here, tell them they can fuck off. Oh, Rando's dehydrated. Interesting. Let's have a little look for Rando. What are you up to, Rando? Why are you dehydrated? Well, he is in the food stockpile. Presumably, he has access to booze? What's going on here? What about our stocks? Tell me. Not stocks, sorry. Kitchen. Drinks. We are getting through the old booze a bit quicker than we were before. We still have over 170 dwarven wine, but still. Now, why on earth are we allowing people to cook with this shit? No cooking with booze, people. Come on. Sewer brew? Sure. That sounds a lot like a poop cocktail to me. I'm not sure I want to... If someone says, would you care for a pint of sewer brew? I would be like, not really. Honestly, I think I'll go for the prepared cougar lungs over the sewer brew. Bilberries, apparently we're only brewing with. And I imagine the same is true of plump helmets. Sorry, just remembering that lovely sex pun I made about plump helmets earlier. Glorious. Rando does appear to be getting thirstier and thirstier. What's up with you, Rando? Why are you not interested? Why are you not drinking? Let's have a look at him. Enter. He's carrying 3 units of dwarven wine, sorry. Oh, is that what's happened? Has he fucked his liver? Are his kidneys about to fall out of his arsehole? Oh, booze. Is that the situation? Poor old Rando. He's not even here live to watch the demise of his own character. I'm getting parched. I've got liquid troubles at both ends. I should probably look at chat. I got lost in all that musical instrument nonsense and people have probably said stuff. They have. Let's just pause stuff while I catch up with chat. See, that's where you could use DF Hack 2 with Curse Check. Yes, CD Bandita. I agree, I could. However, where I've got the functioning dwarf therapist, I tend to just go and glance at the list. But I am aware that you can check curses and indeed moods and such things in Dwarf Fortress, which is interesting. Well worth a check when the appropriate situation occurs. Tidy says, oh, it sounds like a helicopter. Oh, it's one of the musical instruments. Buttermut Squash, welcome back to the stream, says, it's a purr machine. Quinoa beer sounds tasty, says Tidy. Quinoa beer sounds a bit flavourless to me, but I'll give it a go. I'll give it a try. Sewer brew is made from rat reed, I believe. Well, hopefully your beliefs prove to be true, Silvercrest. And welcome to the stream. Thanks for joining us. Rat reeds. Are they harvested in the sewer or something? Oh, rat weed. Oh, okay, I get you. No, not like not like the good high quality stuff you can get these days. Rat weed. I mean, I suppose it doesn't need to be that high quality because a tiny rat smoke a little joint like that, like a Barbie tampon, and it would just be as high as a kite. So I suppose, yeah, it's understandable. It's understandable. What am I talking about? Silvcrest, the name is a pun? Oh, you mean the plump helmet name is a pun? I was looking at your name, trying to figure out the pun, thinking, wait a minute, this doesn't look very punny. And then I realised you were talking about something that I had been talking about. Be prepared for me to lose context of your comments in chat, everybody. I do tend to say stuff and go blah, 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 blah. And I look at chat and go, huh? Even though you're making perfectly cogent responses to what I've said. Okay. I am now looking for an out point for the break. Something to happen to either give us a cliffhanger or a nice bookend point to the beginning of the stream. Come on. Come on, Dwarf Fortress. Give me a reason to pee. Free my bladder. Free scoundrel's bladder. Have we got enough serrated discs now for our trap here? Let's have a little look at the stocks. S-E-R-R. Ooh, it looks like we might. Although these are in a job. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 10. I will wait until another one pops in, I think. Let's go and check our sand stockpile. It's a shit. Did I put a... Oh. Did I put a stockpile here? Sorry, a zone. I did. Is it a sand one? It is. They don't seem to be collecting any sand from it, though. What's the deal? And why have I just put in more... Oh, God. Why are they all suspended? One wonders. Do 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 do. Oh no, I suddenly started going into the rhythm of the music, and that's no good for making sure you unsuspend an entire list of things. Don't do that, Scoundrel. That would be stupid. Absolutely bloody ludicrous, you fuckwit. Where are we going here? Autocorrupt struck again. It should be called autocorrupt sometimes, to be honest, because you have a perfectly good idea, and you try and type it out, or thumb it out, whatever, and no, autocorrect says, fuck you. Probably ran out of bags. Also, you only have to unsuspend one of them. I thought that was the case last time, Tidy Bit, where they got suspended again. I didn't want to risk it. I thought I'd just do a little bit of the old overkill. Ooh. Zunter Uzolamacol, the Strand Extractor, withdraws from society. Where is our Strand Extractor? Where's that little exclamation mark? There it is. Let's see what he claims. It will be a Craftsdwarf workshop, I am guessing. That's my anticipated. Yep, there we go. And then we shall resume. Why we've gone to this black area, I don't know. Here we go. What are you making, lad? He's grabbing some stone. He's off. Let's find out what he's going for. Let's see where he's headed. What's your plan here? What are you making? What are your thoughts? For context, to those who haven't seen the last session, our last two items were both artifact weapons. Sadly made of horse bone, so pretty useless, apparently. But nonetheless, artifact weapons, which are nice. If we get some artifact armour, that would be splendid, but we don't want to hope too much on the random things that get made in moods. Come on, get your bone in. Hurry up. Get that bone down there. That's it. That's it. Go grab something else. What do you want? What are you looking for? Come on. Ooh, a gem. Cut or uncut? No, he's off. He's off. He's going down to metal, I'm guessing. Metal bars? Oh, look at those metal bars flooding out of the smeltery. Very nice. He's picked up, I'm guessing silver, but I think that's silver. So he should be seeing a fairly high value on this bad boy. It's not going to be an insignificant value. Hopefully it won't be an insignificant thing either. Hang on, I think he's done it. Yay, he's begun his mysterious construction. He's only gone and fucking done it. How about Edu back portents? He wants to come to Axethunder to eradicate monsters. Okay, we'll allow it. But I feel like we've actually got quite a few people turning up at the fortress now who might be eating food and drink that we kind of want to reserve for our little fellas. Our dwarfy wharfs. Dwarfy wharfs, imagine that. Just close your eyes for a second and imagine a load of people who are little people with dwarfism, but all dressed up like Worf from Star Trek Next Generation, with the pasty head and everything. Or imagine a tiny little Michael Dorn. Oh, wouldn't that be nice? I'd like that. And he could do all the, he could read me the Gabriel Knight voiceovers he did back in the 90s. I'd love that. What character was he? Was it him, or am I thinking of someone else? Funnily enough, if you look at the, this is a bit obscure now, but if you look at the Gabriel Knight games by Roberta Williams, and you look at the voice cast, there's a lot of fucking Star Trek actors in there. I'm pretty sure Michael Dorn's in it, René Auberginois, whatever his name was, and who else? There's at least two others. Zuntir Ulzolmakol, Strand Extractor, has created a Dodet test, a mica mug. She offers it to the Grand City. Oh, yay, a mug. Woohoo. Please excuse me while I retire to my chambers to pleasure myself at the prospect of owning such a wonderful thing. The boring duties. There we go. Exciting. Sounds real fun. Let's have a look at how much it's worth. 48 grand. I mean, it may be boring, but it's not cheap. This is a mica mug. All craftsdwarfship is of the highest quality. It is encircled with bands of oval mica cabochons and yak bone. This object is adorned with hanging rings of mica and menaces with spikes of mica, clear zircon, and silver. Boring, but at least you can get pissed out of it. That's the main thing. At least you can put booze in it. So the weapon trap, I believe. Was that what we were doing? Build, trap, weapon trap. Let's pop that there. Put the mechanisms in. Look for the serrated green glass discs. Fantastic. Lovely job. Press D. And though we aren't safe, though we aren't fully protected from all of the potential enemies that could attack us, it's not that bad. We have got some lovely traps in the way. Why are all of our grazers starving? Because I don't see them in here. This seems like a weird thing. Oh, did a shitload turn up? They did, didn't they? I bet they did. Yes, they did. Look at it. Horse foals, bunnies, llamas, rabbits, foals and foals. Well, now that I see more bunnies and rabbits, I think it's time to get a little bit more geldy. It's time to start lopping some nuts off, because we do not want a load of baby rabbits knocking around. Then again, they would make really nice lining for the clothes industry. Too much hassle, too much hassle. We can catch wild rabbits. Right, where's the gelding button? Is it G? No, X. X is the gelding button. That's what it's like. So where are we? That's a cat. We want to keep that one going. Cavy boar, goose, horse. Female horse, can't be gelded. Buck rabbit, gelded already. Look at that. I like the way they add a cross either side to kind of remind it of its testicles that have been removed. Sad, but also quite funny. Blue peacock. A creature with cock in its name could not possibly be gelded. You cannot stop the blue peacock. Horsefoal, yeah, let's take your nuts off. And because we've got him while he's young, he will probably be able to sing like Farinelli, the great castrato. Llamas, sure. Rabbits, yep, definitely rabbits. A guinea cock? No. Again, all the creatures with cock in their name, ungeldable. Just too fucking fertile. You cut their nuts off and they just regrow. Or, like, sperm spontaneously appear in the air where the testicles once were due to the powerful morphic field created by the cock in their name. By the way, these aren't actual facts, just in case you happen to be schizophrenic or anything. These are not actual facts. This is purely for entertainment purposes only. Like those little bags of mushrooms you used to be able to buy to put under your pillow back in the 2000s. Do you remember them? Probably revealing a bit too much there. Rock armor stands are done. Nice. Very pleasant feelings. Let's have a little look at those armor stands in the workshop. Yes, there it goes. And a weapon rack shouldn't be far behind. That'll be good. We could probably start thinking about building a barracks. In fact, look at that. We've got a 10 pile of beds. It's obviously time to start putting beds in. Build door. Doors first this time. Let's door off some rooms. Dormammu. Shit, the doors don't go far, do they? Okay, no more doors. It's all about the beds now. It's all about the beds, about the beds, about the beds. He says, trying to tap into the zeitgeist and pull youth memes out of his mind, when of course he's not actually young enough to do that anymore. Old man scoundrel, that old man scoundrel, he keeps on talking, he won't shut up. Yeah, where was I? Let's have a look at the chat and see what's going on here. Rando303 was also starving. Are the miners stuck somewhere? No, he was in the food stockpile. I don't know why he was starving and dying of thirst, because he was very clearly... Where are we going? Could I... Yeah, look, he died in here, standing right fucking here. Oh, Rando. Oh, Rando, if only you'd chosen to drink there, instead of standing there like a complete fool. That went off the rails pretty quickly. Improvised lyrics, not my forte. Not my wheelhouse. Not even my square house. Bed situations replenishing, that's good. Door situation slow to recover, but that's okay. We could put some tables and chairs in, but I feel like I want to keep those masons working on more important things. It's nearly time for that last weapon rack to be put in. Ah! Speak of the devil and he shall appear. Okay, it looks like we don't have enough room to put our spiked wooden balls back. Excuse me. A little bit of gaseousness there. Jadian, I am 39. This year, 2020, I'll be 40. I'm a middle-aged man. Oh boy. Actually, I think that's more accurate. I'm a middle-aged boy. 38 today yourself. Happy birthday. And how terrible that you have to be all fluey on your birthday. That's not good. That's not good. But then again, at least it guarantees you're off work on your birthday. Look on the bright side, maybe. Always look on the bright side of life, even though you're nailed to a cross. That kind of affair. Well done. I was about to say, well done for making it this far. Congratulations. But these days, it's not quite the achievement it used to be, was it? The old days, and in some parts of the world still, the big achievement is getting to 5, and then from there, your odds of dying drop dramatically until you get to about my age. Ugh. Oh no. Oh no. The spectre of death. Hello, Cupo. Welcome back to the stream. Those of you who are new to the stream and have not heard me say this before, listen up and listen up good. Cupo's fortresses are beautiful things of great craft and elegant construction. Check his channel out when he's streaming. If he's streaming tonight, we'll probably raid him at the end anyway, so just hang around. You'll get to see it. But yeah, hello, Cupo. Welcome back. Fellow streamer of Dwarf Fortress. Awful week so far. Very nice. Very good. What day is it? Wednesday. Oh yeah, I'm streaming a day early because I've got to do stuff tomorrow. I've got a thing. I was about to say what it was, and I'm like, that's personal information. Probably best to keep that closer to your chest. Save it for the Discord. Tell only the readers, not the watchers. He wasn't happy with your pace the other day. Oh my goodness. Have you been haranguing Cupo to get faster? Is that what you've been doing? Sitting in the chat going, faster, Cupo, faster. Build me my glorious palace. No, you're taking too long. Is that what you've been doing? That I cannot accept. You've behaved so well here. Why would you be such a flagrant naughtyman elsewhere? Come on. Surely you're not a naughtyman. Not a bad boy. Not a bad boy. Where were we? Oh, he was watching you embark like a snail. Oh, the exact opposite of what I thought was true. Cat pepper rice. Pepper rice. I would prefer salt rice. But seeing as this is Axethunder and the name is appropriate, we will allow more warriors into our hearth. Into our hearth? That's not right. Into our hearts. Because into our hearth implies we're going to burn them, which is generally a bad way to repay people who've come to protect you. We didn't burn them. Classic League of Gentlemen reference there. Okay, I feel like I'm a bit of an impasse here. I've got most of the low-hanging fruit done, and everything that's left is kind of a little bit more complicated, but we are ticking along nicely. Look at the production. How's the sand production going? Have we got any bags in? Not a single bag is in. Surely once they're emptied, though, they become available for sand filling, right? Or am I just being optimistic? Am I being some kind of naive fool? The very worst kind of fool. That's not true. I'm pretty sure evil fools outrank naive fools on the badness index. Could be wrong, though. Could be wrong. Could be wrong. Maybe naivete could cause evilness. I mean, I can imagine scenarios where that's the case, but I don't think there's much entertainment value in discussing them. So I'll probably just drop it. Just forget about it. Pretend I didn't even say that. Another petition? Ned Learnblash. Oh dear. I feel like some kind of childhood trauma has changed this fella forever, and he might be a problem resident. Let's allow him in anyway. Open your arms. Let them in. Let them in. Let them in. Don't throw them in the bin. There we go. A little bit of Frozen-style malarkey for you. Why are they still not digging this poxy thing out? D? Not there? Oh, you fucking spam hammer. There we go. Lovely. Down a few floors. Check it out, check it out, check it out. Should be good. I mean, they do have access to a well, but it's a bit of a mission. Once they can get access to the water from the top, that is when we will be happy. Positively tumescent with joy. Come on, diggy dig. Diggy diggy dig. Oh, seeds. That's good. Which miner is dying now? Are you seeing notifications that I'm just not seeing? Oh no, you're anticipating the plummet down into the well. Oh fuck, there he is, another dead guy. Congratulations, Scoundrel, you're really good at this game, well done. Right, let's have a look at Dwarf Therapist and see what the damage is, shall we? Over to the therapist. We had 68 adults, 2 children, and 1 vulnerable baby. Let's read the dwarves again. 79. Well, so we must have allowed a few people in. Of them, who are minors? Let's have a look. Let's have a little look. We've got none of the namies as minors because Rando died, and the only minor left worth a damn is our 76-year-old mayor, Fath. Well, it looks like we need to find more minors, which means to me we look for the peasantry. Here we go. We've got 3 peasants with absolutely no skills. Da 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 da. Commit. Now the new mining corps will have to begin training under their new tutor, who I have now lost. Who were you? Fath the mayor, who frankly should be busy with other shit. He shouldn't be out digging holes. He should be doing some diplomatic nonsense. Cupo volunteers as a miner. That's not Cupo who said that. It's seasoning for the cavern lake. That's right. Nothing makes water taste quite as good as a corpse decomposing directly where you bucket it out. One day a child will probably pull a finger bone from between their teeth and go, "Oh, this water's a bit lumpy. Ugh, don't like it. It's been caught in my beard." We just need to get it boiling. Cupo, you did have a dwarf, but I'm afraid you're not anticipating or accounting for the horrific level of turnover we appear to be having. Although I think most of the people who died so far have either done this whole falling into the well shtick, or they've died of thirst, hence the well. So we've got a horrible... It's the circle of death. Where were we? We were making Cupo a miner, even though he didn't really add his consent to this. Never mind. Edem is now Cupo 2. Keupoi. Not Cupo-E, Cupo 2. There we go. Let's commit that change. And we're back up to 9 nicknamed dwarves in the fortress, with 73 nameless, useless nobodies just milling around, waiting for a chat member to turn around and say, "I choose you." That's right, you did dehydrated. You did dehydrated? You did dehydrate. You are now a desiccated husk residing in a little marble coffin. I'm guessing it's marble. It may not be marble. I hope neither of those guys were vampires. That's going to cause me some issues if our water source is suddenly contaminated with vampiric blood. Sure, there are benefits. There is a boon to that scenario, but I don't think it's a universal boon. It's not a universally beneficial thing. Certain things get a little bit more awkward. Let's head back over to the fortress, now that we've got our therapy out of the way, and figure out what's going on. I'm going to take a cheeky glance at the view figures. How many people are watching? 20. Yikes. Big numbers. Oh, now I'm even less inclined to go to the toilet. You may well see my eyeballs pop out of my skull like Arnold Schwarzenegger at the end of, what's it called? The Mars film. Get your ass to Mars! Total Recall. Except instead of being sucked out by a lower air pressure and a not very healthy atmosphere, they'll in fact be propelled on jets of piss, because my whole body will have filled up after my bladder ruptures. It's currently sitting at about 300 psi. Once we get to 60,000, I'll be able to slice my toilet in half with the jet. I won't be videoing it and showing you. That's right, Total Recall. I got there just in time. You can also see his eyeballs bulge. Well, yes, once they turn yellow, that's the sign. No, the pee is stored in the balls. Oh, hang on. We've got people being sick everywhere. Look at this little fellow leaving these little green dots. Yep, piles of vomit. Rith, what are you up to, Rith? Why are you vomiting? Have you become cave adapted somehow? You spent too long underground? Surely not, you're a dwarf. Too long is no time at all. Still no sand. Have I got seed stockpiles? That's a good question, actually. Let's go down to the the graveyard and old floor. I mean, we've only got seed barrels. This is our only seed stockpile, right? Or have we accidentally kept seeds in here? That would be annoying. Food. Shit. Okay, now the seeds are all forbidden from here. We should see... It's not really denting the idlers. We're not seeing a whole heap of hauling. A little bit. A little bit of hauling. Nothing too special. Miasma indeed, Cupo. Yeah, it probably was daylight that made him sick. I'm guessing, Fuzzy. I'm a guessing. On a ferry back to your little island on Sunday. Does Isle of Man not have an airport? If you're coming from Germany, can't you fly direct? Maybe not. Maybe it's too small. Maybe it's too small. Is Mindhorn still working there? Little reference there. Little movie reference for you. Right, let me just check. We have actually got a working... Yes, the corpses were all worth it. Oh, look, there's a puddle of blood here. He must have smacked his head on the edge of the well as he fell. Ouch. Troglodyte blood? Troglodyte blood? Just ravens and pond grabbers at the moment. Okay. Interesting. Interesting. Somehow troglodyte blood has found its way into our well area. Now, I haven't seen any troglodytes, and I wouldn't expect them to be able to climb up that. They'd have to get into the water, find the chain, and come up on a bucket, wouldn't they? Intriguing. Ah, well, if you're stopping off on the mainland, then it makes sense. It makes sense to get a boat back. Why would you fly a plane from mainland UK to not mainland UK? Then again, I suppose if you live on Jersey. Is Jersey? Yeah, Jersey's UK, isn't it? Sort of. The home of paedophilia and banking. Not just those things. I'm sure there's a lot of other cool stuff there as well. Well, some cool stuff rather than other cool stuff. Let's not lump those two things into the cool stuff Venn diagram side. Right, where were we? I was looking for a convenient point to take a break, wasn't I? But it is now already 2 a.m. in the morning. 2 a.m. in the morning? Tautology. Somebody's tired. I've not really made any progress in the last few minutes, have I? Maybe I need to take a quick break, get refreshed, and then we'll finish after the break with maybe another half hour to an hour of Dwarf Fortress. Does that sound good to everybody? Does that sound good to people? Oh god, not more migrants. Oh no, it's not migrants, it's trade. Ah, with our spiked wooden balls, we will have no problem getting all of their shit that we want. Ooh. 4 wagons. Very special. Okay, let's go here. Let's would like a trader. Let's bring up some spiky balls. Go down to the trade bits. And what we'll do is we'll put the order in for everything to come up. Then I'll take a break and we'll do the trade after the break. How does that sound? Does that sound good? I'll need a 10 minutes or so just to make myself a drink, have a pee, have a smoke, all that carry on. And then when that's done, we'll call a close to the stream with a little bit of extra stuff. A little bit of fun times. That's going to be way too much, isn't it? Sod it. Doesn't matter. Everything into the depot, please. The idler numbers is slowly going down. Not by a huge amount. Surely we put more spiked wooden balls in than that. Sibrek Mama's Solas. Mama's Solas. Mama's Solas. I am your liaison from the mountain homes. Let's discuss your situation. Merit deserves a reward, and I come empowered to establish this colony as an official land of our realm. Do you have any dwarves to recommend for elevation? All of them, none of them at all. I can scarcely believe the good news. That's not what I want to say. Flattering, but we'd rather maintain our distance from the homeland. There we go. Sibrek Mumlol. Farewell, Fathcom Nevercall. I look forward to our meeting next year. Our fortunes rise and fall together. Oh, thank you. Ah, so this must be a dwarven caravan. These can't be humans or elves, otherwise our liaison from the mountain homes wouldn't be hanging around, would he? Have they already finished bringing up the balls? They've brought up all the balls. That can't be right. I ordered them to bring loads of balls. Here we go. Second ball wave. The second wave of spiked wooden balls begins. It turns out it's not a wave. It's a drip. It's a little plop. A little... Okay, looks like everything's in there. Is our trader in there? He is. Okay, well in that case, we're going to pause this here for a minute or two. Well, not pause it, just leave it on the trade screen. And we're going to kill the music, because I have my own music for the break. Thank you very much. You think I am some kind of noob? I've been streaming for... Oh my god. 12... 8 years. Ooh, 8 years it's taken me to get to 20 people. Hooray! Oh, 19. Sorry, I apologise. Getting a bit big for my boots there. So where are we going? It's not mainland UK, it's a different country. The Manx are a proud people, and you can't call England or the UK the mainland. Oh, I'm terribly sorry. But then again, aren't you from South Africa? I mean, have you been indoctrinated that quickly? Have you been suddenly just absorbed into the Manx culture? Who knows? I mean, why not? When in Rome, I suppose. And then when in the Isle of Man, with your crazy flag with the 3 legs. What's all that about? That's very Reanimator. It's quite Lovecraftian as flags go. Anyway, back to the home screen. So I'm taking a break. I'm going to be about 10, possibly 15 minutes, but I'll try and keep it shorter than 10 minutes. I'll be leaving with a little bit of music that's been composed for me by my friend Sinister Elements. Hopefully you'll enjoy it. If there's anybody in the chat what knows them, could you please do some of the social media links? Maybe don't spam them all at once. Just your favourites. Just the ones you like. Don't have to look them all up and do them. Most of them are shit. I mean, the only one that really matters is the Discord one. So, whack that in there. But if you know them, bung them in. Before I go, I'm just going to add a little bit of crassness to this whole scenario. Me selling t-shirts? Why, yes. And then I'll turn my camera off, and you can have a lovely little gaze into my beautiful wobbly eyes while I'm not here. Thanks for watching up until now. I'll be back in about 10 minutes, and hopefully some of you will still be here, although I will understand if you have to go. It's not fair of me to demand that you stay. I'll see you on the other side. Bye-bye.
Barricaded the world with hate, has goose-stepped us into misery and bloodshed. We have developed speed, and we have shut ourselves in. Machinery that gives abundance has left us in want. Our knowledge has made us cynical, our cleverness hard and unkind. We think too much, feel too little. More than machinery, we need humanity. More than cleverness, we need kindness and gentleness. Without these qualities, life will be violent, and all will be lost. The aeroplane and the radio have brought us closer together. The very nature of these inventions cries out for goodness in men. Cries out for universal brotherhood, for the unity of us all. To those who can hear me, I say, do not despair. The misery that is now upon us is but the passing of greed, the bitterness of men who fear the way of human progress. The hate of men will pass, and dictators die, and the power they took from the people will return to the people, and so long as men die, liberty will never perish. Soldiers, don't give yourselves to brutes. Men who despise you, enslave you, who regiment your lives, tell you what to do, what to think, or what to feel, who drill you, diet you, treat you like cattle, use you as cannon fodder. Don't give yourselves to these unnatural men, machine men with machine minds and machine hearts. You are not machines, you are not cattle, you are men. You have the love of humanity in your hearts. You don't hate, only the unloved hate, the unloved and the unnatural. Soldiers, don't fight for slavery, fight for liberty. In the 17th chapter of St. Luke it is written, the kingdom of God is within man, not one man nor a group of men, but in all men, in you. You, the people, have the power to create machines, the power to create happiness. You, the people, have the power to make this life free and beautiful, to make this life a wonderful adventure. Then in the name of democracy, let us use that power. Let us all unite. Let us fight for a new world, a decent world, that will give men a chance to work, that will give youth a future and old age a security. By the promise of these things, brutes have risen to power, but they lie. They do not fulfill that promise. They never will. Dictators free themselves, but they enslave the people. Now let us fight to fulfill that promise. Let us fight to free the world, to do away with national barriers, to do away with greed, with hate and intolerance. Let us fight for a world of reason, a world where science and progress will lead to all men's happiness. Soldiers, in the name of democracy, let us all unite!
I'll prove it to you. I challenge you to a test of strength.
Physical strength is no substitute for perception. For perception is the key which unlocks the intangible power of the spirit. You perceive nothing. You perceive nothing. You perceive nothing. Nobody cares a damn where you come from or who you are. These are carriage horses from London. Oh,
There we go. I'm back again. Oh, dear me. Oh, I've left the lights on in the other room. Shit. It's not the end of the world. Actually, technically, I suppose it is contributing to it. I should probably turn them off. I'll be back in just a moment. Sorry. Oh, excuse me. Right, there we go. Back again. Excuse me. I thought I was uncomfortable before. I've been sitting on my daughter's woggle. How silly of me. Let's get these headphones back in. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. I've been recording for the whole break. That's not good. That's going to annoy the YouTubers. Sorry, YouTube. Oh dear. Excuse me. I shall see you in the next video, YouTube. Bye. Sorry if you sat through that whole break. I'll give you a little look at Dwarf Fortress. How about that? There you go. How's that? Right, see you later. Bye. Next one. Bye.